Okay, Bob back again. This is what the sound port looks like after it's been filed and sanded. This is inside of the guitar, as you can see. There is the side reinforcement patch in there. Let me move this light a little bit. Okay, you can see how the patch butts right up against the heel. And the patch is 3 layers of Brazilian rosewood. Each layer is 1/2 millimeter thick. And there is the sound port. I will round it off a little bit more to put it into perspective size-wise. Here's a package of matches. So it's quite a small sound port. Okay. Now on the outside, I can't show you really. Let me come around here. I guess I can show you. I'm still filing, and I'd actually like to show you this. We'll put it on a part 3 video maybe. I still have to round over. Let me see if I can find it. I need to round this first. Round the edge. Roll the edge over nicely. Have not done that yet. Okay? But just wanted to show you what the oval looks like. Use the Dremel tool to plunge route the holes. Here's the plug. If I can get it in focus. Hold on a minute. It's having trouble focusing. Let me put it right beside here. There it is. It's an ornery looking thing. And actually, if you can believe it, there we go, I think that's in focus. That plug came out of here. I don't recommend using a drill bit because it'll break through and fracture the backside and leave you with lots of rough edges to fix. Okay? I use a plunge router bit on the Stumac, the Stumac router base, Dremel base. And I use a small burr. It's like a little router. It's a little dirty now, as you can see. Pull some of that stuff off. And then I lightly, after that, I lightly will use a half round file, and I have a smaller one as well. And then I'll use a rat tail file, but very carefully, because you can do a lot of chipping with that. So it's best to file at an angle. Don't file, let me see if I can come back over here. Don't file straight in and out. If you're filing the inside, file at a slight angle. Same with the outside, file at a slight angle. And only push one way. Don't go back and forth. You'll chip the edge, okay? So you're only gonna file either pull or push, your choice. And I just use the files to get the rough stuff off, and then I immediately go to sanding sticks. And I used rubber tape on these just to show you, so they stay in place. There we go. I don't normally use it. I just roll some paper. This is 120 on a dowel. This is probably a 1/2 inch dowel. Camera doesn't want to focus right. And then I have a smaller dowel and a shorter dowel. I use this dowel for, I can get it in focus here. I use this dowel for for beveling the edge a little bit, okay? And I'm extremely right-handed, so let me see if I can do this. So I would just be doing this with the sandpaper, and I can't, unfortunately, I can't get it. I only have 2 hands here, but imagine this had sandpaper on it. I just would use this gently to sand around and soften the edges. Okay? You get the idea. Can't do it with one hand. Okay, so that's it, and I'll end this video. Camera's playing tricks on me, plus I'm seeing with one eye, so I can't really tell when it's in focus. Hopefully it is. Okay, so that's it. And one last look. Hopefully it's in focus. Bob checking out.